gracious. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How's everybody doing today? No, I already bribed you. No, I already bribed you. Come on. Put breakfast in the bowl. That'll get you to leave alone for 5 minutes. Oh, it's a good one. I picked out a good one. That's good. Lots of gravy in that one. All right. Here we go. He's such a pain in the butt. Okay. Hello, Chris. Hello, Zoe. How you doing? Good morning, Amy. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, how are you? What's going on? How we doing? I'm gonna move this just a little bit. There. It's better. It's not great, but it's better. Ah. Whew. Oh, good God, he's coming back again. No, I just gave you breakfast. You've had treats and breakfast. All right, as always, we're going to wait just a little bit and, see if people pop in. He misses you, Chris. He misses everybody. Good morning, Marcy. Hello, Christine. So while we're sitting here, I will regale you all with yesterday's scavenger. As some of you may know, the Amy and I took the Hubbard and we went to this antique flea market yard sale that they haven't had since 2019. It was in May of 2019, and then they did the lockdown. So the weekend after it, they canceled. And I didn't go that year because I had something else I had to do. But so the last time I went was 2018. Yes, and we went to the car wash. No, we didn't go to the car wash yesterday. Although the car does need to be washed because the parking there is in a dirt lot. So we went, we parked, we shopped. And there was 1, 2, 3 rows of stuff, and they're long rows. It's a casino parking lot. And so we did the outside first and then went back down and then went up one side and back down the other side of each aisle, and did that thing. And as we were going down the first one, my husband says to me, "Honey, there's vintage photos over there." And I went, "Ooh, we'll get them on the way back." And he went, "Okay." So we continued down the line. There were some things, but there were some things that were absolutely ridiculous. There was a 8-foot tall Darth Vader. They wanted $3,000 for him. And I'm sure there's a buyer out there for that. They also had something else. I don't remember what it was. Amy does. But We saw quite a lot of stuff. Lots of small dogs in strollers. Um, we got some interesting things. They had a Bob's Big Boy about your height. We got some interesting things. You guys remember Pogs? I found some Pogs still in the carts. Um, I got Roger Rabbit and Snow White, which is totally cool. But they're brand new, still in the trays. So I got those. We found a collection of Bob Ross postcards. These are huge postcards, but we found those. And they're his paintings with him on the front of them, doing one of his famous quotes, So we got that. And then we were coming back down, and yeah, I could have taken Harry, but I didn't have a stroller. But we were coming back down, and I went to the booth that the guy had the vintage photos. You know that line in what the hell is the name of that movie? The one with Julia Roberts in it, and where she plays the prostitute. Da 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 da. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, Pretty Woman. Thank you so much, Mercy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Amy. Everybody remembers but me. You know that scene where she goes back into the store and she's like, mistake, big mistake. That was this guy. There was an older lady there who was looking at pictures, vintage photos, and the guy was trying to sell her the pictures, and for some reason he started trying to sell her magazines. What? What? Well, she was looking at the photo albums, and then she asked about the if he had the vintage magazines, and he pulled those out. And this man, would you say he fixated?
He was definitely on the. He was kind of hard seller.
Yeah, he was hard selling her. And he kept pulling out these magazines, and he kept going, well, I have these, I have these, I have these, I have these. And she was like, well, how much? And he was like, well, I sell these for, and he counted it up, and he was like, normally it would be this much, but I'll sell it to you for this. And she was like, I don't know. So she's holding on to the magazines. And he's like, well, I have these. And he goes and he gets some other magazines, and he brings those over to her. And she's now completely off the photos. The photos she was looking at were like, big stills, and he got her off of those. She started asking about the magazines, and he started going off into the magazines. And I'm sitting there the whole time, and I'm watching this whole thing. Amy and I are both watching it. And finally I got his attention, and I said, dude, how much are the pictures? Because he had like racks of them. And photo albums filled. And so I was like, well, how much are the pictures? And he looks at me and he goes, well, it just depends on which ones you want, but they're generally 50 cents or $1, whatever. He shot me a price. He goes, but if you buy more than that, I'll give you a good deal. And I was like, okay. So I start looking, and I told Amy, I said, go look. And it was probably about a 10 by 20 stall. And she's looking, and she found a couple of things that she liked, that she thought were good and because generally, I leave books to her. You know what I mean? Like, that's her thing. That's her jam. I leave the books to her. And generally books and magazines, papers, that kind of paper, print paper, I leave that to her because she tells me what's good and what's not. Well, this guy is all over his booth grabbing stacks of magazines and stuff, trying to hard sell this woman. And just would not, he was totally fixated. He would not take his attention off of her. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, what do we got? And we had quite a bit that we had found that we were like, this is pretty cool. This is cool. I like this. This is cool. And I was on that point where I was willing to make him a cash offer on a whole box of these photos. And the box was probably about 14, 15 inches long, and they were about 4 inches wide, and he literally had all these photos stacked in them. So I was willing to, make him a cash offer on a whole box. That's the way I shop. And yeah, he was totally fixated on this woman. And I walked away without him saying another word to me. And we went down to the end of the aisle, came around up the other side, and we were on the back side of his booth. And she walked away without a thing. She didn't buy a thing. And she walked away. And I said, well, she's not there anymore. And Amy went, you want to go back? And I went, no, I don't. I could have gone back. I could have bought them. But I'm not putting money in his pocket when he's not paying any attention to customers. He was fixated on this one lady who bought nothing from him and lost out on a sale because I'd have made a cash offer. So the next booth we go into it was like a little corner booth, and they had like, some handmade stuff. They had like those bowl cozies and the towels that you hang on your stove and whatnot. And they're very cute, but not my jam, man. I could make those myself. And but they did have a bucket up front, like a tub full of fabric. So, well, Amy and I got to see that. So we stopped to look at the fabric, and we picked out probably about 5 or 6 different fabrics. They had a roll of trim, some lace that I liked, so I grabbed that. And I'm thinking it was probably, what do you think, Amy? We had probably about 25, 30 bucks worth of stuff in our hands. And so I went up to pay for it. And the lady, she sees that lace roll and she goes, if you're interested in more lace, I have some. And I was like, okay, well, what do you got? Because, we some lace using people. And she says, oh, here. And she pulls out this tub. All right. This tub is about 2 feet by about 18 inches by about 14 inches tall. It is jam-packed with lace. New lace, vintage lace, ribbon, cord, you name it, it was in there. Here, this is a little hodgepodge of what was in there. Just huge amounts of stuff. And she's like pulling them up. She's showing it to me. And I was like, how much for the bin? She goes, ooh, make me an offer. I looked at the bin. I looked at her. Looked at the bin. Sized her up again. Did a quick read and went, 30 bucks. That's not what I said, but, I shot her a price. And She sold it to me for my solid price. And then she only added like, I don't know, less than $10 for the other stuff. We were quite pleased with that little purchase. But and I don't know what I paid for it. I forget, but I have it written down because I went there to shop. So, I bought a lot of stuff. Yes, everybody gets a point for Pretty Woman. All right, so that was my yesterday. There's 8 people in the room right now. We've been on for about 15 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and get started. As always, we're going to start with the little brainiac questions. These are going to be the true false ones. I'm going to go ahead and give everybody a point for Pretty Woman. So, Marcy and Chris. Amy, Christine. Well, let's put it this way. About a third of the way through, Hubbard was taking things to the car. Yeah. And I had my walker with me and the rolly cart. And he was taking stuff to the car. Because that's the way I shop. Like I said, I think I did pay considerably more than, $30 or whatever for the lace. I know that I did. But, I would have paid for a box of those photos. I probably would have given the guy $100. 125. If he haggled with me, I would have gone probably about as high as 150. But he didn't want to play. So, you know what? I'm out of there. And I went on and found some beautiful cabinet cards somewhere else. So, and they actually were more expensive, but I was willing to pay for them. Well, sort of. The guy shot me a price, and I started to walk away. He was like, "Hey, wait a minute, lady," and he gave me another price, and I went back and paid for him. And we walked away with Amy going, "Well played." All right, so here we go. We are going to start off with our little brainiac questions. True or false? Yeah, go big or go home. I just it irritates me, when and I get it. The guy can't look at me and go, "Ooh, that's a big buyer there." But if you're all by yourself in the booth and you're helping somebody and you're showing her something that's, she's going to look through, instead of going to get her something else, give her what you have for her to look at and go, "I'll be right back. Can I help you, ma'am?" Anyway, enough. Regardless, needless to say, we came home with a carload of stuff. I was up till 1 o'clock this morning sorting. We still have some stuff to go through, and I have some very special stuff. We might actually do a one-item auction. All right, here we go. First, little brainiac question, true or false? 2 is the smallest prime number. True or false? 2 is the smallest prime number. Exactly, Amy. Alrighty, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the answer is true. A prime number is a number greater than 1 that can only be divided by 1 in itself. So, Marcy gets a point, Chris gets a point, Amy gets a point, and Zoe gets a point. Hold on. Marcy, Chris, Amy, Zoe. Zoe is on the board. All right. Next question. True or false? Platform 9 3/4 is where Harry Potter boards the Hogwarts Express. True or false? Platform 9 3/4 is where Harry Potter boards the Hogwarts Express. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Mary! Mary is on the board. That is true. It is in King's Cross Station in London. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who didn't answer that? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And everybody got it. So we get the extra point. All right. Question number 3. The planets Mercury and Venus have no moons. True or false? The planets Mercury and Venus have no moons. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is true. They're the only planets in our solar system without moons. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's everybody. Okay. Are you ready? Next question. True or false? In Disney's The Jungle Book, the snake's name is Shere Khan. In Disney's The Jungle Book, the snake's name is Shere Khan. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Putting in the stop. There it is. All right, I will give an extra point to anyone who can tell me what was the snake's name. What was the snake's name? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out of there. All right. The original question, the Disney's Jungle Book, the snake's name is Shere Khan. That is false. The snake is named Kaa, Kaa. So let's go to the top. Christine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody got a point. Everybody gets the extra point. And Amy gets a point for getting Ka. May or may not have seen it a few times. It happens. True or false? The Blue Mountains are found in the state of Arizona. The Blue Mountains are found in the state of Arizona. True or false? Hey, Amy, you know that whole episode yesterday morning before we left the house? I actually have bruises. All right, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I noticed him this morning. Like, damn. Ah. Yeah, my world beat me up yesterday. The answer is false. They are in the Australian state of New South Wales. The Grand Canyon lies within Arizona. So everybody that said false got that one right. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 folks getting that one right. That's everybody. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And everybody gets the point after. All right, true or false? Rockhopper, macaroni, and chinstrap are all types of parrots. Rockhopper, macaroni, and chinstrap are all types of parrots. Does the spelling have to be right? Not necessarily, but it does need to be, in the realm. All right, guys, rockhoppers, macaroni, and chinstraps are all types of parrots in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what we got. The answer to this one is false. It is false. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who didn't answer? Chris, Marcy, Zoe. Hold on. Chris, Marcy, Zoe, Mary, Christine. Oh, I didn't see it. It's hanging out there. There it is. Okay, I see it. Everybody got that one? False. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so everybody gets the extra point. Okay. We're going to give Chris a point and Zoe a point. And for this one, are you ready? Tell me what species it is. What is it that is called a rockhopper, a macaroni, or a chinstrap? First answer gets it. First correct answer. All right, let me refresh so I can see who came in first because they all hit right at the same time. Amy got that one. Penguin. That's right. They are penguins. They're types of penguins. All right. True, false, big brainiac questions. Drink your coffee, ladies. Here we go. True or false? The musical West Side Story was inspired by the Shakespearean play Romeo and Juliet. True or false? She actually does like penguins. It's weird. The musical West Side Story was inspired by the Shakespearean play Romeo and Juliet. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The answer is true. Both stories explore group rivalry and star-crossed lovers. So we have Marcy and Christine. Oh, wait a minute. Christine did not get that point. Got to take that off. Mary Hags, Chris. And Zoe. Next question. True or false? 2 states are named after U.S. presidents. True or false? 2 states are named after U.S. presidents. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Francis. Good afternoon, my darling. We were at the thing yesterday and we saw a coffee mug. We were going to send it to you, but they wanted too much money. Oh my God. It was a coffee cup, for crying out loud. All right. The answer to that is false. There's only one. Washington. It's the only one. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You ready? Get your brains on. Question number 3. True or false? Vitamin B12 is also known as riboflavin. Vitamin B12 is also known as riboflavin. True or false? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to hit the button. There we go. Okay. That is false. Riboflavin is vitamin B2. So let's see. Marcy got that. Amy got it. Zoe and Chris. Oh, sorry, Mary. I gave you the wrong point. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to give that point to Chris. Brain's not working today, guys. Okay, are we ready? Question number 4. True or false? Fashion designer Gianni Versace was murdered outside his home in South Beach, Florida. True or false? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it helps if I actually put it in there before I try to hit the enter button. Um, that is true. He was shot by a man named Andrew Cunanan in 1997 after returning from a morning walk. So that is true. Mary, Marcy, Chris, and Zoe. And Hags. Yeah, I feel you, Mercy. True or false? The equator passes through 3 South American countries. True or false? The equator passes through 3 South American countries. I know, it's kind of scary to think that 97 was so long ago, huh? And that manhunt was ridiculous. All right, so the equator passes through 3 South American countries in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The answer is true. And I will give extra points for each one of those 3 countries that you get correct. So Mary gets a point, Zoe gets a point, Christine gets a point, Chris gets a point, Amy gets a point. So Mary, Amy, Zoe, Christine, and Chris. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, no more answers. All right, so it is 3, and they are Ecuador, Brazil, and Colombia. So Marcy gets an extra point for Ecuador. And Amy gets an extra point for Colombia. 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 All right. This is the last of the big Brainiac true false questions. Tigers only have stripes on their fur. True or false? Tigers only have stripes on their fur. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is false. Wah, wah, wah. They also have stripes on their skin, and no two tigers ever have the same stripes. So, false. Chris, Amy, Zoe. Zoe is in it today. She in it to win it. Christine. Bye, Francis. Drive careful, honey. Oh, I was putting that card in the wrong box. All right, has everybody got their brain all worked out? Are we awake now? God, I hope I do. I'm working on my next I don't want to call them, monthly kits anymore, but I am working on my next kit. And it has something to do with these. All right. All right, Control V, here we go. Little Brainiac, trivia fun. In both hockey and soccer, how many goals make up a hat trick? In hockey and soccer, how many goals make up a hat trick? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It would be 3. 3 is the correct answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people, 6. No. See, this is how you get really good scores because there's not a lot of people to screw it up. 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, ready? I'm sorry. I know it's still early in the day for this one, but you can do it. What is 10% of 60? What is 10% of 60? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people said it was 6, and they are all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mary, you're kicking ass today. What is with you?
Yay, Mary.
All right, guys, here's the next question. What is the largest muscle in the body? What is the largest muscle in the body?
Morning, sweetheart.
Good morning, Hubbard. How are you?
Awesome as. No, not really.
Huh.
Gotta work.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The largest muscle in your body is your gluteus maximus. Or, yes, Chris, your fat ass. So, Amy got that one. Chris got that one. Chris gets an extra point for saying my fat ass. Come on, gluteus maximus. All right. Are you ready? Next little Brainiac trivia question. Which gas, beginning with the letter H as in horse, H, is used to inflate party balloons? Which gas, beginning with the letter H, is used to inflate party balloons? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, the correct answer is helium. Making old ladies giggle since 1960 something. All right, I have Christine, Chris, Marcy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody got it. What do we care? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Matter of fact, Amy and I were just talking about that the other day. All right. Next question. What is magma called when it erupts from a volcano? What is magma called when it erupts from a volcano? And no, it's not Godzilla. What is magma called when it erupts from a volcano?
Awesome.
It is also not a phoenix. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. It is lava. Everybody got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If nothing else, I'm learning how to count to 6 very efficiently. All right, last little Brainiac trivia question. What are the first names of Scooby-Doo's female companions? What are the first names of Scooby-Doo's female companions? It is not Lucy and Ethel. And if you get them both, I'll give you 2 points. So if you only get one, I'll give you 1 point.
Tell your viewers what I made you last night.
No, honey, I haven't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the correct answers, I'm going to be really picky about this one, is Velma and Daphne. Velma. So we have Velma. Christine gets 1 point because she got Velma. Amy gets 2. She got Velma and Daphne. Chris got Velma and Daphne.
filling.
Mary, you get one. You got Daphne. Sorry, Thelma's a completely different girl. Marcy, Daphne and Velma. She got both of them. And Zoe, Velma and Daphne. You know what? I'm giving Mary the point. I don't care. Going with it. All right. That is it for the little Brainiac trivia fun questions. We are now moving on to the adult trivia. All right, adult trivia, here we go. First question. Which band was Dave Grohl in prior to the Foo Fighters? Which band was Dave Grohl in prior to the Foo Fighters? Anybody gets this right, you get 2 points right off the bat. No Googling. That also means no looking over at Alexa and asking her either. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Nirvana. I completely believe that Amy got that because we play trivia every day and the woman knows like her weird rock. Zoe and Chris. Amy. Marcy. Yes, it is Nirvana. Actually, we've thought about it. Buying a piece of, like a big piece of land and putting a bunch of yurts on it and just having old crafters come to retire.
They do sell those wonderful barn-looking kits that are like one bedroom.
I know.
Loft kind of thing.
I know. Yeah, she's. All right, ready? Here's the deal. We're going to do this one quick. But I'm going to ask both questions at the same time. Okay? So that you can get it in. How many? So if you can name them, I'll give you a point for everyone you name correctly. How many professional baseball teams would you find in the state of California? How many professional baseball teams would you find in the state of California? And I will give you an extra point for every single one of them you can name. So we want your straw bale house. No, you're getting a yurt. We're going to dig round holes and put in yurts.
You got to help put it up.
Yes, you have to help put it up. All right, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to put a kibosh on this one. All right. So the answer is that there are 5. So anybody who answered 5 gets it. That would be Amy. She gets a point. They are the Dodgers, Mary and Marcy, hold on. Dodgers. Zoe. Chris. The Athletics or the A's. They're called the A's or the Athletics. So either one is going to work here. Chris and Mary. The Angels, Marcy, Christine, and Zoe.
Which one?
The Giants. Nobody got that one. And the Padres. Chris got that one.
Like the Oakland A's or something.
Yeah, we got that one already. Okay. Are you ready? The Didgers? Yeah, Amy, you're going to get the Didgers. I'm going to give you that one. The Didgers. There's 5. The Dodgers, the Athletics or the Oakland A's, the Angels, the Giants, and the Padres. All right. Here we go. Next one. In the TV show The Big Bang Theory, which American comedy legend played the role of Professor Proton? In the TV show The Big Bang Theory, which American comedy legend played the role of Professor Proton? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart was Professor Proton. Marcy, Chris, and Amy.
Who remembers the Bob Newhart show? Daryl.
Let me refresh real quick because I have one that came in. I think it came in really late, but it's just above the stop. So, there we go. Okay. All right.
You just said, look at lot, aren't you?
Yes, your brother Daryl and your other brother Daryl.
Look,
What is the uppermost layer of skin called? What is the uppermost layer of skin called? Your outermost layer. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And refreshing. The answer is your epidermis. Your epidermis. Let's see. Marcy and Chris. Amy and Mary. And Zoe. All right, guys, are you ready? Here we go. What is Capella di Angelo? What is Capello di Angelo? I'm going to spell this one for you guys. Okay, ready? CAPELLID'*ANGELO. Charlie, Alpha, Peter, Echo, Lima, Lima, Indigo, Delta, Alpha. Did everybody get it? Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. It is not a halo. It is not Italian soup. Thank you for admitting you have no idea. It is not a cup of coffee. Noodles. Sounds like noodles. I know, but you put in the first answer, so unfortunately I can't take the second one. Dinner at a restaurant. I'm going to take that one. Cloud, no. I will take dinner at a restaurant, though, because it is the long, thin pasta, often called angel hair. It is angel-haired pasta. So I'm going to take dinner at a restaurant. I'll take that. So Chris gets a point. And because Chris is the only one that got that one, Chris gets 2 points. Okay. In the Bible, how did God reveal himself to Moses? In the Bible, how did God reveal himself to Moses? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right, refreshing. I have refreshed, and the answers that I have are Amy, a freaking burning bush, Chris, a burning bush, Mary in a burning bush, Marcy, some fire burning bush, Zoe says burning bush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5. That means somebody did not answer this one. Christine. All right. Amy gets a point. Chris gets a point. Mary gets a point. Marcy gets a point. Zoe gets a point. All right, guys, that was the last big Brainiac trivia question. And that means we're going to move on to some fact or crap. Remember, you must write in fact, crap in order for your answer to count. All right, here we go. Fact or crap? Chevy Chase was the original anchor on Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update. Fact or crap, ladies? Chevy Chase was the original anchor on Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update. Fact or crap? In 5, 4, 3, 2. My hands are not working today. 1. Alrighty, let's go ahead and refresh. We'll make sure we got everybody in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 facts. It is a fact, Jack. So everybody's going to get the extra point. Next one, fact or crap? A parapet is an architectural style used in castles. A parapet is an architectural style used in castles. P-A-R-A-P-E-T. Peter, Alpha, Romeo, Alpha, Peter, Echo, Tango. P-A-R-A-P-E-T. A parapet is an architectural style used in castles. Fact or crap? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're refreshing to make sure that everybody gets due credit on this one. That is a fact. Amy said crap. Everybody else got it right. Oop. So point for Marcy, point for Chris, point for Christine, point for Zoe, and a point for Mary. Next one, fact or crap? The Georgian calendar does not factor in leap year. Fact or crap? The Georgian calendar does not factor in leap year. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stoop. Live top. Live. Here we go. We're going to refresh. And that is crap. It's crap. And the only person who got that right was Amy that time. And so she gets the extra point. That is crap. All right. So the last part that we're going to play today is our 3 questions on a topic. These could be multiple choice.
Ow.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? All right. The name of Paul Bunyan's ox is blue. True or false? The name of Paul Bunyan's ox is blue. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is false. The ox is named Babe. So anybody who got false got that one right. So Christine, Amy, Marcy, Mary. Christine, Amy, Marcy, Mary. Next question. In which of these states would you find Paul Bunyan Memorial Park? In which of these states would you find Paul Bunyan Memorial Park? Michigan, Minnesota, or Montana? Michigan, Minnesota, or Montana? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes your stop. I'm refreshing. Anybody that comes in after the refresh does not get counted. All right. The answer is Minnesota. Christine, Amy, Marcy. Chris and Mary. And so. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everybody's going to get the extra point. There's one for Marcy, Chris, one for Amy, one for Christine, one for Zoe, and one for Mary. All right. Last question for today. In one story, Paul chases his ox all over the state of Minnesota. And according to the story, what natural feature do their footprints create? In one story, Paul chases his ox all over the state of Minnesota. According to the story, what natural feature do their footprints create? Ladies? All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit stop on this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure that everybody got in. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody got this one. It is the 10,000 Lakes. And because Chris actually named it, I'm going to give Chris an extra point. Yep. All right, guys, that is it for questions for this week. Oh, my God. You guys rock, man. Let's count some points and give something away, shall we? All right, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. 42 points for Marcy. Holy crap and holy. Chris, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 49 points for Chris. Amy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. Christine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 32. Zoe, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. And Miss Mary, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37 points for Miss Mary. Chris is our winner this week with 49 points. I have to get the prize bucket. I have to find a prize. Find a prize. Here's a prize. I got a prize. Chris, you are going to get this. 18 journaling tags. It is a book of tags that you can use the way they are or alter whatever you see fit. That's going to you, my darling. You. All right. Putting these away for the week. I will add the scores to the book. Here we go. And put them on the sheet this afternoon. We do have one player who has crossed the 300 points threshold. And we have quite a few that have crossed the 200 point threshold. And we are going to do this quasi-live. When we do the final, we're going to try and do this quasi-live. So either you're going to hear their voice competing, or you are going to see their room, you know, because I'll do it on StreamYard, which means they can either just be there in voice, or they can be there if they have a cam, they can turn the cam on. And that's to make sure that nobody's using Google in the finals. Okay. What do we got going on? May 16th, that's tomorrow. Oh, guys, you're going to love this one. It comes out tomorrow. I'll show you what it is. If I can find it. If I can find it. You never know. I might not be able to find it. Here we go. I find it. So this is the video that's coming out tomorrow. There are these cute little round tags, but ready? They're journaling cards. So this comes out tomorrow. And there's a couple of different ways to do it. And they're all featured in the video. And you've got this adorable pocket that it fits into. But this video comes out tomorrow. So look for that one. And then Wednesday, we're going to be using some napkins to do some stuff. Yep. Oh, let's see. That's it. I have 2 people signed up for the tag challenge. So far, all I have is Francis and Tina M. She sent me her request yesterday, so let me put her on the list. So if you want to participate in the tag challenge, let me know and I will add you to the list. And you'll get a set of the cards in the mail. And you know, you can participate in that one. Basically, if you haven't seen this yet, I send you a pack of these. We're calling this my love bug tags. I'm going to send you a pack of these. They're journaling cards and tags and things. Basically, it's a whole sheet of punch outs. And you're going to turn one of them, or, you know, combine them. I don't care. But you're going to turn something in here into a tag, and then you're going to put a picture in and send the picture to my Facebook group, or you can email it to me and I'll post it for you, whichever you want to do. Hey, Carla. And, you know, so if you want to participate in this, you just let me know and I will send you a set of these. I am mailing them out on the 27th. That's when the tags are being mailed, on the 27th. So if you want to participate in that, let me know. I have a new kit that I'm working on. So far, I really like it. I'm quite pleased with it. I'm just working on the price on it. Please be aware that I still have that button sale to do. And I'm going to show this to you guys so you can see it. You'll be the first ones to see it. Bye, Amy. So I got this yesterday, and it's really in rough shape. But we're probably going to just auction just this item. I'm going to turn this light on. It's in rough shape on the outside. It has a French hinge. That was so that it could be wider. The date on this is 1896. And these are hand-drawn diagrams. Every one of them. Hand-drawn charts, hand-drawn diagrams. So really, really, really nice. So I'm probably going to do an auction for this, and it'll probably be the only thing in the auction. So we will see. Yeah, the paper in it is actually, well, like this is like regular notebook paper, but when you get to this is quite thick. the graph paper that's used in here. And then this paper, even though it's like writing paper, it's still thicker than writing paper. Like, you know, thicker than what we have today. I would say probably 28 pound. It really feels like 28-pound paper. And this is probably about a 24-pound. So it is really nice, thick paper. Like I said, the hinge on this is bad. These are actually, I love it. They're brads. Look, they're just brads. Just normal brads. Right? So that's going to be probably in its own thing. And I found these. This is from November of 1920. These are from the mid-1930s. And these are from the mid-1970s. So we're gonna, you know, I still have to price them out and see what they're, you know, what they're selling for. But we're gonna be looking at those. And I told you guys that, you know, I left him because he ticked me off. And but I did find some other cabinet cards. And these are old, but this one's from the Civil War. So we're gonna be doing those pretty soon. So we got some good stuff. Amy and I found some awesome stuff. So, you know, we'll look at all of that. Yeah, Amy's got to get out to the garage. Garage Landia is calling. So, I'll be doing the button sale. I have to set up the auction for that book. There's a couple of other things I might add to it, you know, so that we do like 3 or 4 things in the auction, so it's not just one book. I am waiting for a delivery to see if I can work out the next kit. That's it. That's all I got. I got nothing else. The next sale for June is going to be special. It's going to be special, special, special. I'm not telling anybody why it's special, but it is going to be a very special sale. And then the one after that is going to be pretty special too. So we have some stuff coming up. That's it, guys. That's all I have for you. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and check the subscribe button, like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and your friends can be my friends, my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, 1 across country, 8 o'clock over in Hawaii. I post videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and any other time that I feel like it. I have a regular monthly sale on the 7th of every month. And I have a couple of things going on in 2022, the first of which is my free classes of 2022. I have a set of classes. If you'd like more information on those, make sure that when you ring that bell, you subscribe to all of the videos. That way, you are one of the first people to know when those videos drop, typically on a Saturday morning. If you would like more information on my 12 of 22 journal challenge, you do not need to make all 12 journals, but if you'd like some information on that, all you need to do is go to the description box below where you're going to find all kinds of links. The very first one is going to be the one to a video that's going to tell you all about my 12 of 22. There's also links down there to my store, my Twitter, my Snappy Chatty, all that good stuff. It's all down there. Even my Amazon link, it's all down there. So if you are interested in any of that stuff, go ahead and check it out. And I will see you guys next time. Remember, I'm off for the next couple of days. So if you need to reach me, I may not get back to you right away, but I will definitely try. But I'm going to spend the next 2 days with the Hubbard because I like him. Until I see you guys again, bye-bye.